Ah, yes. The sweet sounds of Lucas and Snoogs. This is the Aussie Gamers Experience Show. You're going to receive some of the best gaming news,
video game reviews,
and above all, two old blokes rambling on like children. So pull up a pew, roast the coffee beans, because drinks are banned here. Enjoy the show. G'day everyone and welcome to episode 367 of the AGExp show. The show that won't be on in 2 weeks' time thanks to PAX. Yeah! My man Snoogs is here with me tonight too. G'day buddy, how are you?
Oh, I'm good mate, how about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. I realised today that the next show falls on the Monday we're driving back from PAX in Melbourne.
Yes, it does.
So what we need to work out is, do we do the show on the Tuesday, or do we just go, nah, show's off, see you in another fortnight?
I reckon we could just do it from the car.
Look, I only just struggle through a show using an expensive computer rig like this thing. Imagine doing it on like a phone or a laptop.
I've got a holder in the car, so we've got a camera. That'll be all right. Let's do it. I reckon Tuesday is probably the good thing.
All right, maybe Tuesday. We'll work it out. We'll let you know. Snoogs won't drop out then. Maybe. He probably will. Maybe it's just his voice.
Keep talking like that, mate. I'll put you in a fucking river.
Oh, that's a rudeness. All right, g'day everyone. Hey, look, it's Stewie's Retro Gaming. Stewie is managed from the other side of the world.
Hey.
How good is that? That means all the locals have no excuse for not being here, because Stewie is from Scotland. And this is real time. He's popping up in there. So g'day, Stewie. You are an absolute legend. Love everything you do. You're a beautiful man. Thanks for coming and watching the show. But
good morning, good sir. Thanks for dropping in.
Let's not take too much away from the other people that are here. Thank you very much, Radicus, A10, Madago. Who else is in there? Moo. I haven't seen anyone else yet.
Wraithy was in there.
Ah, yeah, Wraithy was up there nice and early.
Yeah.
So, g'day, everyone. Don't get the gremlin wet. What? Welcome, my friends, and as always, glad to catch it. Good on you, mate. Thank you very much. And yes, there's Wraithy popping up there. Hit like. Wraithy is a nice little cheerleader for us. That's right. Hit the like button. Always good with the reminders. If you're there watching us right now, you can't be too far from that little thumbs up. Click it, and it'll make me feel better. And I like feeling better. Right. What's on there? Oh, yes, right. The agenda. First thing on the agenda, why don't you go across to Redbubble and get yourself some of these beautiful coasters, a set of 4 coasters for $22.70. That's Australian too, so if you're American, you could probably get these for about $4. So grab those. They're a thing you can get, or maybe just a drinking mug, a coffee mug, or a tea mug, whatever you want to call it. You can grab one of these from Zazzle.com. Really high quality. And it helps us out. That's enough of spruiking our stuff. Let's go back here.
Don't forget the hats as well.
Yes, there's hats. Yes, Noogs and I are wearing the hats. This shirt, I actually made this shirt. Well, not shirt, this hoodie. I actually made this myself. My wife made it. These aren't... You can buy them on the store, but they're really expensive. They're like $70 odd. Don't forget to check out our socials. I'm doing more over on the socials again now, so you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. I really want to push TikTok a little bit more. So what I'm thinking of doing, I haven't done it this week, but for subsequent shows, I'm going... burp. Excuse me, that was rude. What I'm going to do is, I'm thinking I might play the What's That Sound before the show on TikTok. Just encourage you to go over and follow us on TikTok. So I might give that a go. And no, Radicus, we're not going to be eating Tide Pods. Don't forget, we are doing a big giveaway for the year, and it's getting really close now. We're giving it away. We're drawing that in December. It's a Meta Quest 2 VR headset. You can get entries by watching the show, commenting while we're talking along, doing the show, so interacting. Comment on this video after the show's finished. It becomes just a normal YouTube video with the comment section. Put a comment in there, you'll get an entry. And we're going to play some games tonight in a little bit of a different order, so it's going to be a little bit earlier. Play some games tonight where you've got an opportunity to win big entries. The more entries you get to win the VR, the better your chances, but technically you only need one entry, and there's a chance there that you could win. All right, what's next here? Oh yeah, also don't forget you can click the blue join button and join us. It's like a membership, kind of like Twitch memberships or whatever they call them, subs, but it's not. It's a membership of this YouTube channel, and you get some perks. You'll get videos that are only for your eyes as a member, where I give out hints for the games that we're going to play on the show, and you'll get a bit of a leg up there of some big entries. It's about $4 a month, and these people are currently supporting us, and we say thank you. Kenny, Gothioso, The Wraith, Since Species, Skrill, Azrael, Rathicus, and Atan. Thank you very much for your ongoing support.
Thank you guys.
We love you guys slightly more than everybody else, but we love everybody else as well, but not equally. It's just the way it goes. It's just like kids. You've got 2 kids, Snoogs. Which one's your favourite?
Gotta pick one.
I was thinking you were going to say the PlayStation 5.
Raticus _USM super chatted $2. Who pooed in my drinky?
No, Radicus.
Who pooed in my drinky? I like it. Very good. I don't know who pooed in your drinky. It was probably you. You probably did it to yourself, you sicko. It's the younger one.
He is still laid up. Radicus is still laid up looking for a bit of fun.
Couldn't get to the toilet, so just dropped a dookie in his drink. Good job, Radicus, you sicko. All right, so yeah, we are mixing up the order of the show tonight. So straight after this part where we babble and shit in the intro, we'll be going straight into the games with the audience. So the games where we will give out entries. We're going straight into that after this. Then we're doing the news. Then we're going to just waffle on about what the video games we've been playing and give them a bit of a review. Then we're going to do last words and, random and all that sort of stuff. So that's the order this week. And that is thanks to, was it Grub? Was it Human Grub that suggested
Pretty sure it was
that?
Grub, yeah.
I think so. Anyway, I put a shout out in the Discord last week asking people to give us some advice or any ideas on what we can do to make the show better. And that was the only suggestion we got, which was, mix up the order a bit, bring the news forward, because a lot of people sometimes have to leave by the time we get to the news and they miss it, and that's probably what they want the most. And I thought, you know what, yes, we have
been known to waffle.
We can change the order up a bit so we can get a little bit of the meat and potatoes out of the way earlier, and we'll see how it goes. So that's all I've got to say before we go into that. Anything you've got to say before we move on, Snooks?
No, let's get going.
All right, let's do it.
Go.
Okay, games with the audience. That means we're going straight into what's that sound first. So if you guys were laying on your, resting on your laurels, so to speak, thinking I've got time before I have to use my brains, wrong! You are wrong. This wrong. You're going to need to switch on right now. So the first game is What's That Sound? This is where we will play an audio clip from a video game, and it's your job to then type in the chat as fast as you can to beat all of the other people. What game is that sound from? If you're right, we'll give you an entry into the Oculus Quest 2 giveaway. If you're wrong, you'll hear this. Okay, are we ready for this week's What's That Sound?
We are ready. Let's get going.
Have a listen to this.
I want to check what it is.
That's this week's What's That Sound? All right, I'll play it again really quickly. Let's do it again. All right, who thinks they know what that game's from?
Well, either that or what sound that game is. What game that sound is from.
What did I say?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It was there for a second, but then it left.
Yeah, I think both of us had a senior moment then.
I think so.
All right, so we got a few people having some answers here. Oh, look,
sounds
look
very
at what
matrixy.
Medargo said. Whatever order you do it, it's awesome. And you know what? You know what happens when you say nice things like that? I'm writing your name down.
Lucas bars up.
Bonus entry into the giveaway. So well done. Thank you very much. You're a lovely person. All right, we got a couple of answers coming through. A10 says Matrix slow-mo. Medargo says level up Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Radicus says Max Payne slow motion. And Mumu Loco said, you said what sound the game is from. Is that what I said? Now everyone's going to turn into a suck up for the show. Yeah, that's the idea. I want people to suck up. I'm going to go Max Payne as well. What do you reckon it is, Snoogs? Do you recall that sound effect?
Kind of sounds like the gunshot from Sniper. Was it Sniper Elite?
Ooh. Ooh.
You know, because it sounds like it speeds back up at the end there.
Yeah. That's a very good suggestion there. And A10 thought he might just go out there with that because it does sound like a good answer.
Yeah, Napier. That's
Snippery. Snippery Elitaire. Oh, it's that mobile game, sniper game. No, it's most of you are wrong. And I say most because not all. Anyway, let's go through.
Not all.
So it is not from The Matrix. It is not from Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
No.
And Snoogs, it's not from Sniper Elite or any mobile game. It was, in fact, Max Payne.
Wow.
And I think that was Radicus who got that right. Am I right in saying it was Radicus that put that one in first?
Yeah. Sorry, first up was Radicus.
Yes, congratulations, Radicus. It was these ones. It was like,
yep.
yeah, in Max Payne. So congratulations, buddy. You get yourself an entry. All right, so the next one we're going to play is What's That Screenshot?
What's that?
All right, so we're going to go across here. Damn, I shouldn't second guess me old brain. No, that's right. Now, ignore this. This is just a picture that I've put up to cover the actual game's screenshot. This is just I think this was the Queen's funeral. I think this was one of the screenshots.
Yeah, that's the Canadian Special Forces out in full force right there.
Yeah. So they'll just putting a shot off there. All right. So what I'm going to do here, I don't have as many screenshots this time. I think it might only be one. I'm going to show a screenshot for a video game, and it's going to have certain parts covered up, so it's going to be a little bit harder to identify. but it's your job to tell us what game this screenshot's from. So let's see. Let's see how hard this is. I think this one has been taken. This screenshot's been taken on using some sort of photo mode.
Okay.
So let's have a look. How do I?
Which button do you push?
Yes.
The big one.
Here we go. I got it. I found it. All right. You ready? What's that
Let's go.
screenshot? Here we go. So I told you it was a little bit covered up. A little bit covered up there.
Yeah,
But essentially there's a video
something
game
wrong, mate.
screenshot.
I think whatever program you're using to make these, I think you need to update your font pack
Why?
because that apostrophe is it's too big. Talking about pens, that apostrophe, too much.
No, there's no apostrophe. No, it's the pen is mightier than the sword. Can you see?
Oh. No, I can't see that.
Oh, yeah.
I can now you've said it, but
It says the pen is mightier than the sword. Where are you going? Like, there's people are writing in the chat. Penis. No. It's the pen. It's just a saying. I put a quote like over the top of the.
I can see it now. My YouTube isn't running at 360.
Yeah. I put a quote over the game, just to just I don't know, just something. It's just a nice saying, and it's covering up the game a little bit. But anyway, does anybody know what game this is by any chance?
It's looking nice in the background there.
Oh, Wraithy's pen is rock hard at the moment. Well, yeah, you don't really want a floppy pen. It'd be too hard to be like trying to sign your name with a wet noodle. Or, like writing an essay with the carrot that's at the bottom of the fridge for like 6 months.
Ew. Wow. Oh, God.
Or, the cucumber that's been in your sister's waste paper basket for a few weeks. I don't know. Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Origins is not right. I thought this one might be a little bit hard. So, choice of words. So I've actually got another one. I can actually remove the quotes if you want to just see the image straight up. But we'll see if anybody's cluey enough to get this with all the shit in the way. Veinier than the maps in the old Gregory's. For those of you that don't know what a Gregory's is, it's a street map, a road map. Back in the day, before phones had GPS, before phones, mobile phones, you actually had like a phone book, but for street maps. That's the Gregory's.
And you had to buy a new one every couple of years because to get needed updating.
Yeah, there was no Google Maps back then. Apple Maps. No, it's not Rome. This one might be a little bit tricky. All right, I'll get rid of the fantastic quote over the top there. Right, so that's just the game. It's a portion of one of the levels, if you will. And if you've played this game quite enough, this should be enough to jog your memory. Because you'll have run past this section of the game many times. This one might be pretty hard. How's everyone going listening to the show after the fact on a podcast in their car? This part's got to be fucking boring, right? Just skip forward. Most podcast programs have got the 30-second skips. Just press that like 6 times and you should be home and
Yeah, you should be able to get to the next one.
No, if you
put you right in the middle of the blackboard.
There's nobody.
No one's having a stab this week, are they?
No, they're not even just throwing names of games out there, which is what I'd be doing. I'd be going, Tomb Raider, The Last of Us, Uncharted, and that'd be wrong.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia. All right, I'm gonna give you guys the hint that I gave the members. This game's got a popular monkey. It's probably a gorilla, but I would call it a monkey. Excite bike.
Popular.
It's
got a
like none of the
popular
games you
monkey.
just said. That's because it's not any of the games I just said. Yeah, there's a popular monkey.
Could it be that it is? Well, no one's guessing, so I guess I can have a crack.
Yeah, go on.
Is it Overwatch?
Yes, it is.
I got one.
Who's going to be first person to write Overwatch in the chat? It'll probably be Bradbury. Oh, he's written never played it. Oh, come on. Hey, he gets it. He's too busy going, oh, I've never played that. Not realising, write the answer in. We've just given it to you.
Hold on a second. It's a Bradbury moment right here.
I did say at the start, the first person in the chat to write it down the correct answer gets it right. Yeah, there we go. Well, 18, congratulations. You get it right, buddy.
Well done.
It is Overwatch. It's one of the maps from the multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Clearly, no one here fucking likes Overwatch. Thought you were going to say bad luck. No. It's not often. I don't really have a contingency plan in for when Snooks get it before one of you guys. It's never fucking happened.
It just doesn't. It's happened one other time. And I remember the other time it happened because it was with a division.
I fucking don't.
It was a what's that sound? And it was the med pack, putting out the med pack for the division.
Oh,
and it was years ago. So it was it was Division 1. So that's how long ago it
like
was.
how you remember that vividly.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I've got
Okay.
All my wins are saved. There's plenty of room still.
All right. So the next one is the blackboard, isn't it?
It is.
All right. Let's get the
My
blackboard running.
favourite.
Blackboard on. Here we go. We're at the blackboard. For those of you who don't know what the blackboard is, I am going to draw, and we're going to do 3 of these. I'm going to draw the cover art of a video game, and you tell me what cover art I'm attempting to draw. It's going to be shit, because A, can't draw. B, I'm drawing with a mouse. And C, I can't draw. Right. Let's get started with the first one, shall we?
It always ends up looking well.
Oh, Radicus said, I googled games with monkeys before and Overwatch did come up. Oh, there you go. All right, so let's get on with this one. Let's start drawing a bit like that. Up like that. Mate, what's that? What, just as in its simplest form, what is that?
That is the world's hottest chip.
Life's too difficult for you. It's a fucking triangle, Stoogs. What's that? Well, A10 said triangle. At least he got what I was getting at. That's a triangle as well. FKI kite. Righto. Right, so now if I draw like that, and draw like
But
that.
I feel like you're giving hints away here. What is that? What is that?
No, there's no hints. Absolutely
There's no
hints.
hints in that. You're not trying to
No.
hint at a pyramid.
No.
No.
No, you're looking into it too much. All right.
Thought you might have been being sneaky there.
No.
Oh, it's a triangle with a cape.
It's a cloak. No, it's not.
Okay.
I'll draw a line there for you to cross. Fucking weirdo.
A10 saying too many drinks. I've only had like 5, so I'm going. We're still good. We're still good for a while.
I've only had 1. What are you doing, guys? This is a brilliant drawing.
This is actually a really good drawing. Really? The weight of this drawing is fantastic.
Actually, I fucked that up. That's not meant to be there.
It's not there.
Viva
close enough.
Pinata? Are you
Come
serious?
on.
No? Ooh, Stewie says, ooh, I know it. It's the origami cover one. I can't remember. Well, that's about all I've got for the cover without actually writing the fucking title of the game. Heavy Rain or something.
Oh, well done.
Yes, it is Heavy Rain. And Stewie got that. Heavy Rain, the origami killer. That looks perfect.
That's good, that one.
Brilliant.
Now, if people didn't start guessing, I was going to start yelling Sean.
You got to press X first. Sean! Sean! Jason! Jason! The only thing is, for a fact, Stewie is ineligible to win, and he's aware of that, but he doesn't come for that. He comes just because he's a bloody legend. So the first person to copy Stewie was the Wraith. So the Wraith will get the win, and that will give him a dice roll. Let's roll the dice. 5 entries. 5 entries for the Wraith. Congratulations.
Well done. I was hoping my little clue there would have set everyone off.
What did you say?
Didn't hear what? The weight of that drawing is perfect.
Oh, yeah, I did hear you say that. How was that a clue?
Because it's Heavy Rain.
Oh. I don't know. Whatever. That was a pretty good clue, actually. All right, let's go to the next one.
It's been a Monday.
Oh, what was the clue that I gave everyone else for that? Let me have a look. That one was... Fuck, I'm wet. I'm so wet right now.
Wow.
I just pre-read one of Wraithy's comments and didn't say it. Yes! I'm learning! Oh, dear. All right, next one. Let's start drawing this one, eh? All right, this one might be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll see what I can do. I might start here, go like this, and then over like this, cross that, up that way. It's really hard trying to get scale. Right, that'll do. There's an extra line here.
Special Ed Batman. No.
What? All right. So now over here, I kind of need to draw like that. Yeah. Then got to draw like that. Next, it's got to go up around like that. And then this one, it's got to go like this. Whoops. That's a bit skew-whiff.
Oh! Oh!
Shut up, you. Let me finish my drawing.
Oh!
Stop having a... Oh, you having a heart attack. You right?
No, I know what it is. Oh,
Yeah.
do. At least I think I do.
The scale's a bit off. And I'm a bit off the screen now, but I'm getting there. That should probably go like that, and around like this. Like that. Getting there, nearly done. Just give me a minute. So I just want to finish. I get upset when I haven't finished. It's a little bit zoomed in, but I'm done here. All right, what do you think it is?
I'm thinking it's a faction of red.
Ah, I'm thinking you
Red
got
faction.
the answer from the chat.
No,
Shit, still
I haven't. I haven't been reading the chat because I've
I
got.
don't lie. I haven't been reading
There's
the
people
chat.
here. There's people here annoying me.
Bull.
For once, it's not me.
Get out. Good night.
Fuck off. It's always you. That's
Oh, what do you say?
He said it's
That's-
always you. He knows.
It's not
Snooks'
me. It's Alice.
better half.
Okay, bye.
All right, so Wraithy said red faction. Wraithy then said red faction. Oh, because he said faction.
Faction. Red
Faction.
faction first.
And then Radicus said Wraithy on fire. Your wraith is on fire. I think they've just admitted defeat on this one. Was a fun game. They're talking about it like that's the right answer. Red faction, of course. All right, well, I'm just going to quickly write something down here. And then press this button. That is, in fact, the logo for Red Faction Gorilla. And if
Gorilla.
it's all washed out, I really should just get the proper images to show on the show, but that's a lot of extra effort. That's what I was trying to draw, because that was the easiest part. And I like easy. It's my favorite. Wraithy, he's on fire. So let's roll him a dice. Oh, did we agree that 0 was 10 or a reroll? I can't remember.
0 is 10.
And that's a 10.
That's a tenner. Well done.
Very good. It is Red Faction Gorilla. G-U-E-R-R. Stupid name. But not gorilla as in, like in
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Yeah, different gorilla. Okay. Is my drawing getting better or what?
I think it is, mate. I think
No,
it
it's
is.
not. I'm just picking easier ones to draw.
What was that too? Take the win. Don't worry about it. Take the win.
Yeah, that's right. All right, here we go. This one's going to be hard. For you, maybe. All right. This is the last one. Should be. This one will be nice and easy. Oops. Wasn't watching the screen.
Dun, 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 dun. No? No.
Oh, this is rough as guts, but I reckon it's got
Oh.
it. You gotta know what this is.
Two little
This is-
mice.
Easy.
What?
Jeez, that is rough.
That's it.
Dun, 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 dun.
How quick
Dun,
was
dun, dun.
that? And it's
That's good.
excellent.
That is good.
My rooster is hard. Oh dear. Yeah, wow, that was.
Every
was-
time that dragon tries to breathe fire, it just goes.
No, it just goes.
Oh god.
funny. That was like a rapid fire round, that one. And I think everyone, once again, has just gone for fucking Wraithy because...
Hold on. Are you sure about that?
What do you mean?
We're on the screen. Says, my rooster is hard, and then who's after that?
The Wraith. Oh,
Says 18
hang
on
on.
mine.
Oh! Oh, and that's what we go off. Yeah, it's different on this part. Yeah, but you're right. The argument settler is what's on the actual live stream.
What's on the live stream? That's what we agreed
That's
on.
A10. Wow. You're not on live
Straight
channel
in it.
there. well, I don't know. That's Tanty. Sorry. That's the rules. We'll give you. Well, the other one was celebrating the wrong person, so let's celebrate again. All right. Dice for A10. 7. There we go. Congratulations. Oh, that was the last one. That was rapid fire. We smashed through that. That was good. Well done. Well done to everyone.
And for
that
those of
played.
you listening along at home that have skipped through, welcome back to the show.
Yeah. Don't skip. This is the fun part of the show.
The ones listening in their cars. Welcome.
Oh, those people.
Those
yes.
people.
Oh, yeah, that would have been shit too if you're listening along. So, yeah, fair call to fast forward.
Just in time for the big giveaway game. It's a new one this week, isn't it?
It is a new one this week. Are we ready for the big giveaway game? All right, there's rules, and I'll go over them again for the people that are new and the ones that are a little bit slow. We don't discriminate here. We just make fun of.
We make fun of everyone. Doesn't
I'm going
matter.
to show up an image. It has 10 truncated and sort of cropped screenshots from video games, right? It's your job to pick what they are, right? Kind of like what's that screenshot. However, this one, you got one chance per viewing. Put the number that coincides with the image and the game's name. And if you're wrong, you don't get a chance again until the next time the image is shown,
Right.
which is generally the next episode. Okay, so that's the simple rules. If you get it right, we'll roll you the dice between 1 and 10. All right, we're ready. We love you too. Oh, YouTube doesn't love you more than I do. A10. Wish you were coming with us next week. Oh, I wish Wraithy was coming too, but at the same time, at least we will get some peace and quiet when we stop talking, because it will occur. All right, what's that screenshot? Let's do it.
Let's
There we go. That's the new one. Get into it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
All right. Number 5, I have
8,
got.
9, 10. You've managed to get the easiest one that has the most area showing.
You know what, mate? Go fuck a goat.
9, ready or not.
Ooh.
9? 810. I almost want to give you a point for being more, like, you couldn't be more fucking incorrect. Like, good try.
Oh, couldn't be more incorrect.
Yeah. Aussie Gamer,
Aussie
watching on
Gamer.
the phone, boys. Can't see much. Zoom it in, buddy. Zoom it in, just like you do on those websites. I'll zoom it in too. There you go. Ray, I'm away already. Oh, sorry. I'm away already. Going away. If I read that, I'm going to end up in hospital. Going to do my brain in.
I think I know number 4 as well.
All right. A10 says 8. There's a spot on the screen. Oh, yeah. Sorry, there you go. Oh, did you mean 8, not 9? Fucking even more incorrect. Actually, no, I can see where you're seeing now because the dude's got his hands on his head. Ready or not, you go, get your hands on. Yeah, okay. Not as fucking stupid as I thought, but still incorrect.
Well, we got number 1 from the Wraith, Kirby on Game Boy.
Oh, where did he say hard one? How did he fuck that up? That's weird. Okay, number 1, Kirby on Game Boy. Oh. You can't say Kirby on Game Boy.
No.
You have to give me the name of the game. It's like saying Mario on the Nintendo. So no, sorry. That's what I read as 9. Yeah, that's fair enough. I would have allowed that, but it's still wrong, Wraithy. Sorry, A10. Madago says number 8, True Crime. No. Radicus says number 8, Homefront. Everyone's having a crack at 8. Number 8. Incorrect. They all look alike on the old Game Boys.
They do.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Wraithy, I already went through the instructions, didn't I? The rules.
Yeah, but he's clarifying what he meant by Kirby. It's kind of one of those grey area ones.
It's another, yeah. Who thinks that I should accept a reattempt at Wraithy's answer there? Let's leave it to the chat. Tears start flowing. Is 3 Kid Chameleon? No, it is not. Nick, no. You wanted the title. Radicus says give it to him. Well, it might not be right. I'm just whether or not I should acknowledge the answer and tell him if it's right or wrong.
Just give him a heads up.
Could be fucking wrong. All right, I'll accept it. It's just it's more information. It's clarification of the same answer. And Stu is saying, yeah, go and give it to Wraith. It's a Kirby one. All right, I'm going to accept the answer, but it's wrong. No, it's not.
Hey!
I just did that for comedy reasons, really.
Shits and giggles.
And I'm an asshole. It is Kirby's Dream Land. All right, I'll put your name on it. Oh, fuck, I'm just going to write Wraith. And we'll roll the dice. What'd you get? 7. Fuck, he's got some entries tonight, that boy.
No. Just all lining up for him.
Okie dokie. All right, so that one's in the bag. Well done, Wraithy. Has anyone else got anything else? Trying 3 again as it's Toki. As it is Toki.
Well, I don't know, Stewie. You've already had a crack.
Yeah, you can't. Well, not that he can really win anyway, but it's still wrong, so it doesn't matter. I thought these ones would have there would have been a couple of super easy ones.
Can I have a guess of number 4? Am I allowed to guess number 4?
Well,
or number 2?
No.
Can't I guess them? But I might know what it is.
Send me a message on Discord.
Yeah, I'll send you a message.
If Snoogs gets it right, you're all shit. let me see. And I'm just going to go away from here because I don't know where my Discord's going to open. So I'm just going to go like this. Have you sent it?
Right here. I have sent it. Just direct on Discord.
Yep, just having a look. Well, I'll be damned, Snooks is right.
Oh!
Well,
Who would have thunk it, hey?
oh
Two-
Lord.
2 in a show.
Snooks
Well,
got
3,
number
because I know what number 5
4 right.
is as well.
He got number 4 right. I know Snoogs knows what number 5 is. He doesn't need to tell me. I know he knows. Use those as a hint as to what they are. If Snoogs knows, what are they? If you watch the show enough, you'll know.
You'll
well,
pick it.
I've had enough. We'll come back next
On
week
to
and
the,
I'll give you some more.
Gives you another
hints.
crack.
But we only gave one away. Let's hang on. Come on. It's got to be more than one in the first showing.
Come on. I
How
got
about
2. 2 out of 10.
Yeah, there's some really easy ones there. Number 10, do you know what number 10 is?
No. No, not so much. Number 2, I think. I know.
No, I don't think you'd know number 2. I know
Huh?
why, and it makes me sick. All right, have a look at number 6. Which one should I give a hint for? Which one do you want a hint for? And not you people that have already got an entry or already won. Pop it in the chat. Which one do you want a hint for? And I'll give a hint. And I'll probably fuck it up and basically give you the answer. Come on, today. I'm good all day.
Give us a hint for number 8.
Number
Or
8.
someone's just sent some. Yeah, Madago said 8, 10. He's saying 9. So go 8.
8. Okay, so number 8 is it's an exclusive on the platform that it's on. Very exclusive. What you're looking at there is in the background. That's not. You probably wouldn't notice this if you just went past it. You'd have to stop and have a look around, sort of, to see this. It's on the main path. It's not like a secret hidden area of the game. Yeah, Moo might be onto something there. But anyway, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds to throw in some answers. Those of you that
Radicus has
haven't
put an
already.
answer up, but no number associated with it.
Oh, well, look, we're all talking about 8, so that's a fair assumption there. It's incorrect.
Ooh.
All right. We'll finish it up there. I'll throw out a quick hint for number 9. But it's not going to do you any good. No second guesses tonight. Number 9 is a twin stick shooter. But keep that in mind for the next time we do this. Because it's game over. All right. There we go. That's it for the games with the audience. It's time for the news. Oh my God, in the news this last week, shit has hit the fan. And
Big time.
big time. And not even for the, like, this is probably one of the biggest things to happen in modern day. And we're talking about Rockstar's hack with all of the footage and files of GTA 6 being leaked. But it's not just GTA this week. It's not just Rockstar. Fucking Optus got absolutely fingered to death as well. For those of you that are international and don't know who Optus is, you might not. It's one of our major mobile phone carriers, and they also do
My
internet.
mobile phone carrier.
Yeah, well, I've got accounts with Optus as well. So my phone's with Telstra, but I have an Apple Watch with them and the wife's phone with Optus as well. And they got absolutely smashed. Like,
Did your junk email get absolutely flogged over the weekend?
I didn't notice. I didn't actually
Mine,
look.
I got a lot. Like I get a lot of junk email coming through anyway. Like all
Yeah.
those phishing, you've won this, you've won that, blah blah blah. But it took a step up over the weekend. So
It
I
probably
don't
did,
know.
but I haven't noticed it yet. But so yeah, there's been a lot of hacks. Also, a bit later in the news, Activision got hit as well. It's running rife at the moment. These fucking hackers. But anyway, one of the biggest ones in the news at the moment is the Grand Theft Auto leaks, thanks to these hackers, and they leaked a whole bunch of early footage. And you know what really annoyed me personally, I suppose there's more important things that at hand, but what annoyed me about the GTA leaks is that there's idiots online complaining about it, saying it looks shit. Of course it fucking looks shit. It's not finished, or what we saw.
it's running basic code.
Every single video game looks like balls when they're getting it all to work. The polish and the part that makes it look good, that's the last thing they do. Because to make the game work, the way it looks is the least important thing. It literally just needs to represent at that point in time. And then once the game works the way you want it to, you then make it pretty. So that's fucking insane and stupid shit.
Not to mention the amount of testing that goes involved in it. Like I was surprised. So sort of earlier this year, I did some testing for a game for Melbourne Studios, who unfortunately aren't around anymore. But or I should say they're in a smaller capacity now. Just seeing the amount of work that goes in, at the front end before you get that polish and everything on. Like we'd spend 3-4 hours in a session just trying to run through a specific wall because they were having problems with how it was flipping. So you see these early codes and there's so many things wrong with them.
That's all it's for. But anyway, this is what's happened, and there is a lot of leaked footage. In my with hindsight in mind, I thought these videos on YouTube are going to get hit with DMCA takedowns. So I actually saved a video that was a compilation of all the leaks. So I actually have the video still.
Okay.
However, I am not going to show it because 2 reasons. I respect the video game industry, and I don't think it's fair to share that kind of shit. And also, this video will then get taken down. So I'm not going to show it. But I downloaded it with the foresight that it would be lost, and I've got it for my own enjoyment. However, now, some good sides of the story here. I'm just going to flick across to this website here. Let me give him some credit. It's tweakdown.com. Have got this compiled stuff here. But they showed a couple of tweets from people in the industry. This is Powell Sasko. I think he's a high-level dev at CD Projekt Red. And he says here, dread to think what the Rockstar team is going through right now. Years of work are now being shredded, torn apart, analysed, misunderstood, taken out of context and memed. A destructive cycle games industry knows way too well. Help make it better and don't engage with leaks. one of the reasons as well why I'm not going to play the video tonight.
Yep.
It's nothing but destructive, really. Neil Druckmann, a man who needs no explanation on who he is. He says, to my fellow devs out there affected by the latest leak, know that while it feels overwhelming right now, it'll pass. One day we'll be playing your game, appreciating your craft, and the leaks will be relegated to a footnote on a Wikipedia page. Keep pushing, keep making art. Wise words from a wise person in the industry there. And that's right. I mean, once upon, like, we were all blown away, and I don't speak for myself here. We were all blown away when we played GTA 5. And I can guarantee you GTA 5 looked like shit at one stage. That's how it is. It is disheartening. It's sad. It is also hurtful to the company because they may lose money based on people being turned away by its current state. But this isn't for public consumption. This is nobody's business yet. The game hasn't properly been revealed. And we all know that Rockstar is meticulous about their detail. They don't release garbage. So this is what we've seen. What we've seen as well may not even be where they're at. It could be backups from 3 years ago, 5 years ago even. It's none of this is ever taken into consideration.
Yeah, I think it was actually confirmed that the files themselves were about 12 months old.
Yeah.
So it was previous beta builds or alpha builds.
Just going to quickly check the chat here. Medago says the end is nigh. Major companies get hacked. A new King nuke testing European wars. At least we got age. You guys have a bunker somewhere, right? Where you can broadcast from? Yeah, sure. Absolutely we do. Stewie says, I never understand the early footage thieving. Just wait for a reveal down the line and have some damn patience. Yep, I agree. And do feel bad for the devs and everyone involved and their families. And Radicus says, unless it's a remaster. I've never really understood the secrecy behind remasters. Like, don't spoil the story. It's kind of out there. And Medago follows up with, yeah, well said. I don't take notice of leaks. When it's done, it's done. And when it comes out and works and playable, then it's our business as consumers. Yep, that's right. Also, going back to the Optus thing, Radicus has made a point here. I did hear this. I don't know how true it is, but apparently there was no password or any sort of security for the Optus details. It was literally they found a website it's not broadcast. It's kind of like a private thing to go to.
Site, yeah.
Yeah, but if you knew how to get connected, you didn't have anything stopping you from getting in. That's what I've heard. I don't know how accurate that is, and I think if that's the case, then Optus has a lot to answer for there. There needs to be a lot more going on to protect our information.
Needs to be an inquiry.
Yeah, because it's not like somebody said, like the Optus came out and said, oh, it's not usernames, it's not passwords, it's not credit card details. And you know what? I think we'd all prefer it if it was our credit card details, because we can cancel those cards and reissue them. We can change our passwords. But it's our date of birth,
copies.
It's our license number, it's our address, it's all this shit that we can't change.
Yeah, it's all
leaked.
copies of stuff. Like it's
possibly your passport. You know, this is a lot of stuff here. So it's big leaks. But at the same time, the perpetrators, they need to be brought to justice. And news is out that I think it was a
17-year-old.
16 then, now 17-year-old that has been arrested and charged for the breach at Rockstar.
Yeah, so that news only came out sort of overnight last night. The teenager's been charged with breach of bail and 2 counts of computer misuse. Sounds like they're throwing a book at him.
Sounds like something Wraithy gets charged with.
So, as they were a minor, only known as AK, been arrested in Oxfordshire for the cyber attack on Rockstar and Uber. Further confirmed that the same teenager was also arrested earlier this year for hacking Microsoft and Nvidia. So, apparently they're part of this. Where's the name? I've got the name here somewhere. One of those
anonymous?
groups.
Anonymous?
Nah, not anonymous. Lapsus.
Mm.
But this kid, because let's be honest, it's a kid, has gone out and put all over forums and everything. They've effectively gone and done this hack, and instead of doing it, as you see a lot of hackers do things like this for notoriety and protest and things like that. They've tried to make financial gain off it. They've put all over these forums. Rockstar has been approached. They've been given all my details. I want to negotiate so that I don't release more. Effectively blackmailing Rockstar.
Yeah.
And effectively making it so, because they've made this public domain, they've got no choice now to full extent of the law. Whatever they can do to throw the book at this person is, that now has to be done.
This isn't child's play. This is not child's play. This is grand theft. This is gigantic. This possibly means millions of dollars in either loss to Rockstar or investors. This is not child's play, and I believe that I don't give a fuck that he's 17. He's a minor. He should be tried as an adult. He knew what he was doing.
Yep. Well, it's the second time in 12 months that he's been caught for it.
Yeah. So fucking.
So he didn't really know what he was doing all that well, but he still did it.
We'll give him 10. Fuck, give him 5. Whatever it is, give him time in jail. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Put him in with the big dogs.
Just something I thought of. It's kind of in the same vein. It's leaks. Do you know Dan Allen Gaming?
No, can't say I do.
He's an Australian, and he's a YouTuber, and he's pretty well established. He has done quite a few interviews with some big stars in the gaming world. One off the top of my head would be the voice David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake. He's done interviews with him. He's done quite well for himself. His fucking career is destroyed this week. He fucked up with. He had a second Twitter account. I think it was called The Informer or something. I don't know, whatever it was called. And he was, because he does what we do, right? You know how when we get a game early, we have to agree to embargoes?
Yep.
Well, he does that too, but he's been leaking all of the embargo stuff on his Twitter, on a separate Twitter feed. But then he commented on his Twitter feed to somebody else. He fucked up and commented as Dan Allen Gaming, and just cat's out of the bag, completely ruined it. He's fucking done his apology video, and no one will ever trust him ever again. He's completely fucked himself.
Wow.
And I've got to say, I've never once leaked any embargo shit. That's your trust.
No point.
That's the only reason why you get early access to things and behind the scenes. It's because they trust you. He destroyed that. There's just leaks everywhere this week. It's crazy. But anyway, and still, we only get the games after release. Sometimes we get them early, but still they don't trust us. So we've never done any of that shit, and we're nobody. Oh dear, I shouldn't say we're nobody. We're fantastic. It's just that people
we've got our awesome core fans.
You know what? I reckon if more people watched, gave us a go, they'd fucking stick around, because this show is as real as it gets. We had fun, don't we? I literally have notes on this page that I look at. It's not scripted. We just talk shit. We speak our mind. It is real. And when Snooks fucking says something stupid and I jump down at his throat, that's all just because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not playing a character here.
Yeah, it's just a jerk. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I'm just a flat out prick. Anyway, lots of leaks, and it's frustrating a lot of people. Look, how about let's, instead of coming back to this, let's just tie this in. The Diablo 4, Activision got hit as well with 40 minutes of gameplay of Diablo 4 from Blizzard. Was also leaked this week. It just fucking keeps coming. All of these leaks. I watched it. I watched some of it. It just looks like a Diablo game. It's nothing fancy. But another thing, it's early and there's been takedowns of those videos. I saved the video. I still have it. Yes. But once again, not going to show it for obvious reasons. But yeah, even Blizzard, Activision got smacked. But you know who hasn't been hacked this week?
Who?
Ubisoft. And do you know why?
Because nobody cares.
Because they were actually hacked. They've just got fucking nothing. They got in and they're like, we're in. There's nothing here.
Nothing here.
Where's the Splinter Cell? There's nothing here. Fuck. Bullshit. What's this Skull and Bones? Ah, fucking no one cares of that. Wasn't that game released fucking 5-6 years ago?
It was supposed to be. What?
Or is that the Lucas effect? I don't know. But fuck, what is... They've still got in here. I suppose I could leak the cards. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've got for the leaks this week. But that's heaps, man. Optus got smacked. Rockstar got smacked. Blizzard got smacked. All these hacks, man. It's stupid. Look,
yeah.
These people are looking at jail time just for shit. But anyway, all right. Let's move on to the next bit of news. Snoogs, what have you got, mate?
World of Bethesda. So, for the next show, we're going to be on our way back from PAX. But
correct.
The weekend of October 7th and 8th. So PAX is on 7th, 8th, and 9th. And on the 7th and 8th, we have the Worlds of Bethesda, which is a bit of an interactive thing that's happening down in Melbourne during the PAX weekend. So it's a bit of an experience that transports fans into Starfield, Redfall, The Elder Scrolls, and Fallout. So as soon as you walk through the doors, your knees won't work. You'll hop around feverishly, and who knows what else will go wrong.
But you know
look,
what?
Yeah.
This is the best part. It's free.
It is free. So a couple of sessions. They're only sort of like 1 hour sessions when you can go in and have a look around. We're going to be there on the Saturday Arvo. Friday night is already sold out, which is the Worlds of Bethesda night party. It was a free thing, but look, couple of things. One, I actually wanted to point out was this year at PAX, the big three aren't going. They're not going to have any sort of any sort of showing there. So, being that Bethesda is coming to do something like this outside of PAX in what is it? There's I can't remember what it's called. There you go, the Dove Club on Little Collins Street. They're coming there to do that during the PAX weekend, and they're doing it for free. I think it's going to be a pretty cool little experience. And plus, you know, we all take the piss out of Bethesda. I do. I love it though. I play their games a stupid amount. So, yeah, we're going. Come and join us.
We're going. You absolutely got to check it out. It's free, and hey, look, their games are good. Like they're not all award winning. They have some shortfallings in some of them. Fallout 76, but the games overall over the years have been pretty damn good. Everybody loves Skyrim. There's plenty there to check out. So yeah, that's
right.
cool. We'll check it out. We'll be there.
Yeah, for those watching along, I just put in the chat the link to it, and we'll put it in the show notes as well for anyone that wants to go and have a crack, have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
All right, mates.
All right. So next we'll talk about this video game, this kid's video game with the developer.
Yeah, what's this about?
All right, I'll set the scene.
You've intrigued me.
All right, this next news item here. What did I call it? What was it written here?
Dev uses a kid's game to vent frustration.
Okay, so picture this. You're making a game, right? And your boss comes out and he says something, gives you the shits. But you're making the game. So what do you do? I'm going to fucking quit and I'm going to fucking tell everyone what this place is like. But it's a kid's game. So check this out. This is what's going on. So children's game Wizard 101 was shut down temporarily after an employee started sending out notifications including profanity to the player base. So this pops up while you're playing. King Isle, the dev, is the worst company I have ever worked for. Let me zoom in a bit there. Fuck. Redbubble. Huh. Buy our loot. Close. Go away. There we go. It's the worst company that I've ever worked for. Don't I have an ad blocker? What's going on? What is all this shit? And let's go and have a look at another one here. This game is shit. There's another pop-up. More explicit messages were also sent, some of which are unfit to publish.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Is that all there was? I thought there was more. Oh, maybe. No, that's just the same thing. Fucking hell, I'm going to zoom out a bit. That ad is really getting in there. The next, yeah, here we go. This one. The next world is my boss's ass. Or asshole.
Oh, God. Wow.
The wizard police are after me, indicating that the announcement spree was about to end. Yeah, so this guy's gone on there and just started putting out all these notifications. So imagine like playing a game and then all this stuff just pop-ups just coming up, and you're like 10 playing this kid's
comes
game.
running in. Mom!
Apparently the next level is going to be somebody's asshole. Look, as much as that's funny, like, I think a decent human being wouldn't do that, knowing it's a kid's game. You know, if it was an adult's game and you wanted to get, you're going to get into a lot of trouble. But the fact that this is going out to kids, like, it's a bit crass. But I thought it was funny though.
Yeah, whoa.
So
it's just so much for that. What they call it, silent resignations or something. People are saying about now, some new trend. That one's not so silent.
What's the silent? Oh, is that just where you walk out and just don't come back?
No, you pretty much just stop working. You just turn up and then after two, like that's like you give your notice, but that's just it. You've started. So if you got a 9 to 5 job, you walk in at 9:01 to 9. You walk out at 5:05. You just sort of say that's it. That's all I'm doing. And yeah, I don't understand it. If you're gonna go, you go.
Just go. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Anyway, normal working day then, says Radicus. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. That's
I'd like one of them
for my news, buddy. What have you got? Anything else?
All right.
I think you did.
The
didn't you?
resurgence of Cyberpunk 2077. Now, have you had a moment to check out Edge Runners on Netflix as
Yeah,
yet?
Netflix. I watched the first episode. Yeah, not terrible, but I haven't gone back to it yet.
Yep, fair enough. So each day this week, Night City has been visited by 1 million players. So this was about a week and a half ago. Both new and returning players. So, yeah, Cyberpunk 27, the people that CD Projekt Red have come out and said, look, there's been concurrent players. They've released details about their new DLC coming out, but it all revolves around this edge runners.
Yeah, it's like if you're a, what do you call that stuff? Is it? It's not anime. It is anime.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like an anime show. It's like an adult's movie in a cartoon. That's the simplest form. So it's
anime.
Violence,
Yeah.
it's
Pretty
swearing, it's gore, it's all of that sort of stuff. But it's a kid-friendly looking cartoon until shit explodes and stuff. And people are like, fucking... Because there's a scene in there where they're like, oh yeah!
I haven't had a chance to watch it as yet.
It's not bad. Look, I don't like anime. I don't watch anime. The only anime that I've ever watched... Anime sounds wrong. What's the other word for it? Let's just call it anime. I'm probably wrong.
Yeah.
I'm no expert with this. The only one that I've watched and I can still to this day say I love it and would love to watch over and over is Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, well, that's kind of for
give
our
me
generation. That's Ninja Scrolls.
There's a scene in Ninja Scroll where he's got this ball of sticky rice, and then the enemies come up to fight him, and he goes and throws it in the air, and then goes with his sword, goes and fights everyone, and then puts the sword away and starts walking away, and then goes and catches the rice ball. That's sick.
See,
No, not
mine,
him.
Ninja Scroll
hentai.
is there. Mine's
Don't say Akira.
No, it's lesser known. It's called Blood. It's a vampire hunter thing.
Yeah, right.
Very, very gory and gothic. But yes, so Cyberpunk.
In saying that, the Edge Runners, I watched it and I liked it. It had that kind of Ninja Scroll kind of feeling to it. But I'm no fan or anything of that, so I don't really know what's good and what's bad. But I didn't hate it, and I will watch it when I have more time.
All right. Well, yeah, get stuck into it. If you haven't watched it yet, watch it. Cyberpunk 2077. I was one of the people that jumped on and just had a bit of a crack, only because I saw this news item and thought I'll go and see what it does. I've still got it installed on my PC. Whatever they've done, tweak-wise, it's looking nice. It's still not without its problems, but it's really come forward leaps and bounds. So cool.
Very good. Just a quick reminder, some housekeeping. If you're watching along, please click that like button. I'd really appreciate it if you do that. Okey-dokey.
Last bit of news, some quick. The Witcher Season 3 is coming to Netflix in summer 2023. So they're Rick and Mortying us. We've got ages to wait.
Wait, summer? Our summer?
No, it'll be our winter next year.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got a long time to wait, yeah.
We've got a long time to wait. But in saying that, in December this year, the Witcher prequel Blood Origin will be releasing. So it's a very much a prequel. It's set something like 1,200 years before the events of The Witcher, like that. The Grey Wolf, what do they call him? The Grey Wolf, the White Wolf. Anyway,
yeah, I think they call him Geralt.
It's Geralt.
The Witcher.
Whatever.
I don't know.
It's set
I
about
like it. I
1,200
don't live
years. Yeah, it's set about 1,200 years before that. Everything that happens in what we know as The Witcher at the moment. So, Blood Origin coming in December. Keep an eye out for that. You can go and find trailers, previews, and whatnot. There's nothing for The Witcher yet because they've only just started back on filming. So, cool.
Cool, no worries. All right, are we going into what we've been playing?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Okay.
What have I been playing?
I've been playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the beta. I've been waiting so long to say that. I love it.
Yeah?
I love it.
You loving it?
Love it.
Well, that's good to hear. Please stop.
That was overboard. I think any normal show that would have blurred that and we'd get taken off the air. Guess what?
Yeah.
This isn't a fucking normal show.
There's nothing normal here.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta was out last week on the PlayStation. I played it on that. I did a live stream. A few of you guys came and watched it, and I had a good time.
Yeah, we live streamed it, and
There's somebody watching the show that I completely forgot that's watching. Okay, I just for clarity here, that was all for show. I didn't actually lick the microphone at all just then. That would be disgusting. Now, played it on the PlayStation. Wasn't too happy with it, but that was mainly because I don't use the PlayStation controller very often. Definitely not competitively, so I sucked at it. Then later on, last Thursday, it was released on PC and Xbox and all that sort of stuff. Played it on there. Oh, beautiful. I mean, it does have some issues. It crashed quite a lot. Had some issues with that. But ignoring the crashing and the couple of bugs that are in the game, it's actually a really good game. It's bringing back the vibes of 2019 Modern Warfare, moving into Modern Warfare 2. The visuals, the graphics are absolutely amazing. The way it runs, it actually runs out of the box, even in its beta state, runs quite well on PC. And yeah, I'm just having fun with it. I was just itching to try new guns, but the beta just was very limited, which is understandable. But I'm all pre-ordered, baby. So next month, October, that's when it's going to release. I think it's like is it the 22nd or something? I don't know. It's late in October. When that comes out, I am going to be on that game. Oh, and just look a heads up. If you want to play with us, just make sure we know who you are and what your username is. Because if you start sending invites and stuff and it's not a familiar username, I'm going to ignore it. So in the Discord, let us know what your name is, or message us on Call of Duty or something saying who you are.
Yeah. Or just jump in.
Or just jump in. Yeah.
Jump in and say good day.
If you're not welcome, chances are you won't be able to jump in because it'll be private or something. But if it's open, just jump in.
Yeah.
And have your microphone on and go, I'm such and such. Let me know who you are. And if I know who you are, yeah, g'day. Come on in. Mind you, I don't even care if it's a random that jumps in. If they're not a dickhead, they're welcome to play.
Oh, yeah.
So if
100%.
anyone wants to play, that's all good. Can't wait. I want to be in a small coma till release, just so it goes quick. Very good. But yeah, you played it, Snoogs. What did you think, Mr. Controversial Man?
Not a fan.
Yeah, it's because you're shit, I think.
Sure. Let's go with that.
What didn't you like, mate? What didn't you like?
You know what? There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's nothing that I can pick to say this is the reason why I don't like it, except for the fact that it feels clunky and slow right now. But that's because of, other things that I'm playing, which is all about movement.
It's what you used to. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all I mean by it. It's just it's not ticking the right boxes for me at the moment. Like you said, I've booted it up on my PC as well. Unfortunately, my PC is starting to show not its age because it's not all that old, but it's 2019 and Black Ops. I could run at full spec. I can't anymore. So I do have that sort of issue, but it still shits all over the console. But yeah, I tell you what, I like the feel of the guns, and once I got off using the console controller and I got back onto keyboard and mouse, that was 10 times better. So there's nothing wrong with it from my point of view. It's just that it's not doing it for me at the moment.
Fair enough. All right. For those of you that are interested, we also had Call of Duty Next, which was last week. And that was where they sort of revealed all the information. I'm just going to quickly run through some dot points on it. Warzone 2 is coming later in the piece. It's not going to be there at release. It's going to be November 16 that launches. It'll be free to play, just like the first Warzone. Also, it's going to be called Warzone 2.0. And it's going to have an all-new map called Al Mazrah. There's lots of footage of it online now because a lot of the YouTubers and streamers and stuff that were invited to the Call of Duty Next have their own videos up. Now, Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 will both share seasons, and progression will also be shared between both games. It'd be interesting to see how that fucking works 12 months later when they release some stupid Call of Duty that's crap and then forget all about Modern Warfare 2. That's annoying me, the whole 12-month refresh bullshit. Let's do it at least for 2 years, please. Vehicles in Warzone 2 will now run out of gas or petrol, and you can shoot out their tires. There's a new gulag where it's 2v2. There's multiple circles now. So you know the Storm used to be just one circle that got smaller and moved. Now it splits up into like multiple circles and then will converge at the end, which is interesting. And the games will no longer be... how many players did they used to have?
Punch.
Was it only 100? No, I think it was more than that, wasn't it?
No, it was only 100.
Well, it's 120.
Battlefield had more.
It was 120 now. So it's going to have 120 and there's not going to be any bots. I'm disappointed by that. I like there being bots because that means that I actually get some kills. So can we like bring in the bots, please?
That won't last. It's going to get to a point where, considering that apparently the beta has absolutely been riddled with cheaters. So once the, a lot of people will jump into to Warzone 2 because it's free to play and it's it's a new Call of Duty game, and there'll be that hype around it at launch. But give it 6 months, mate, and I reckon I'll have to put bots in it. Yeah, just to keep
them on,
keep them full.
Stewie says, "I wish I wasn't just fodder on the multiplayer of that game series. Would love to be on it. Maybe just play some private matches with some friends, maybe, if you're really keen on it." Some information that was released about Modern Warfare 2. Spec Ops is back. We had Spec Ops on 2019, but it was shit because it was so hard. It just wasn't fun for me anyway. There's 2-player co-op experiences. They brought the dolphin dive back. If you don't know what that is, it's when you press and hold the prone button while you're running and you just like dive into a prone position and then like throw up your lunch.
Your lung, yeah.
Then there's going to be raids. So kind of think Destiny. There's going to be raids in it, which is going to be really hard. I think 3-player co-op experiences. Yeah, 3-player. Also, they're bringing back third-person online matches. Now, the third person is going to be a specific playlist, so it's not, you can't choose first or third in a game. You have to choose the lobby of third person. I played the third person and I thought it looked too janky. It just felt shit. Not a fan.
I tell you what, third person, yeah, that was different for a Call of Duty game.
There's some larger modes now support AI players. Charlie Intel reports that when you kill an AI player in Invasion, the game makes it clear that you took out a bot and not a real player. Invasion is a really cool game mode. It's 40v40 with bots. The bots
is that the one where? Yeah, sorry, I was about to say where there's bots.
Yeah, and the bots will attack both teams. And it's kind of like ground war, but I think it's better. And periodically you'll get airdrops where, like tanks and vehicles will drop in. And you can choose, you can sit up in the water tower and snipe. You can run through a whole shitload of buildings that you can all go inside of all of them. You can run through the streets. You can do a lot of different things.
How about the verticality of that? You could you could get in so many areas, like so much of the map was open.
Boots on the ground. There's so many. It was really fun. I played Invasion, and I didn't like Ground War of 2019. But this new version, I felt at home in there. So that'll be a good one to look out for.
Ground War was too big. This is a good set, like a good middle ground.
Yeah. Wraithy says Invasion sucks in Bankstown. That's a home invasion. And yes, that sucks. Stewie says, just one of those, I was good during the campaign, but couldn't find my feet in multi-online. Now, Gears, that was a different story. That's another thing with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's worth it just for the campaign as well, because they're really polished. So that's really cool. All right, so that's about all that I wanted to mention from the actual Call of Duty Next. But you mentioned something about cheaters. Now I've got this here. Check this out.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, this engine owning. Now I don't really want to advertise them, but I'm sure everyone will make up their own minds of what they want to do. But our Modern Warfare 2 cheat is now done. We're currently in closed testing. This means our cheat will be ready when the game launches, with all the features you'd expect. Once the game is launched, you'll be able to get our cheat at a discounted price for a limited time. Don't miss it. It's a subscription. You have to pay it ongoing. And look at these people in the stream here, or whatever you want to call it, the feed. Will it work on Steam? Yes. Shut up. This is doing numbers. Thank you. I don't use or like using cheats. At least you guys prove how useless Activision is. It's just
scum.
They've already got the cheats. They're ready to go. And there's a lot of comments on here saying Nadia will be happy. Somebody tag a Nadia. What if I said to be honest, but then I lied? But anyway, if you don't know who Nadia is, she's massive at the moment about being a cheater in Warzone and Call of Duty. Anyway.
Called out, sucked.
So there you go. It's coming out next month, and I'll be on it. Snooks, what have you been playing, mate?
I have been getting into one of the PS Plus games this month because I can play it with my daughter, called Spiritfarer. Now, Spiritfarer is a little 2D side-scrolling thing where you've got to you play sort of the ferryman that takes people on their final voyage once they've passed away. So they've effectively died in the physical world, and you're shuttling their soul to the afterworld. But while they're with you, they have certain things. They need somewhere to sleep. They need to eat. All these sort of things, which just make a game of it, so to speak. But so it's just something quite simple. You can play 2-player couch co-op, and you're running back and forward, just absolutely having fun with it. It's an adorable game. My daughter plays as the main character, and I play as the cat just because I'm a nuisance. And have a lot of fun between the two of us.
I remember this game. Az cracked the shits at this game because she hit a bug and couldn't progress any further.
Yeah, I think it was on.
It's probably the maddest I've ever
Game
heard.
Pass.
Az. Yeah, it was on Game Pass. Oh, I think.
It was on. I think it was on Game Pass because I played it ages ago, and it was adorable and it played well, but just wasn't doing it for me back then. But when it came out and I saw it could play co-op, my daughter said to me, can we try it? I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go. So yeah, bit of fun. And now at the moment, my niece is over and staying with us for a few days during the school holidays, and she's been out there. Well, she'd be in bed by now, but she was out there earlier tonight, going gangbusters, absolutely loving it as well. So yeah.
All right. Now, check this game out. It's called You Suck at Parking. Have you played that yet?
Yes. No, I have not. I have seen it. Looks like a bit of fun.
So I played this. It's out on Game Pass now. You Suck at Parking, and it's a game where you've got to park. But it's one of those like you need to be like mental games. It starts off really easy, but then it quickly just goes, fuck, it's hard! So you can accelerate, brake, turn left, turn right. You can't reverse. If you come to a stop, then you've parked. If you're not in the parking space, you've failed. And then it just gets harder and harder, the obstacles and all that sort of stuff. And you've just got to park cars. And it gets absolutely mental. It's a game akin to Trials Evolution, just Trials in general, where it's something you've just got to work out how to play and then finesse it. Like, look at that one. You've got to do a jump. You got to go over this jump and land where there's like a fucking shitload of mines, and it's really hard to do. And see there, he stopped but was outside the parking, so it was a fail. Has to do it again. And, you know, obviously to get full stars on it, you have to do it you have to do it first try. And you've got to do it fast as well. So it gets really frustrating. But this is actually on Game Pass at the moment, and it's a really fun game, but you'll quickly start swearing at it.
Yeah, it's I'll pass.
Fair call, but I like it. It's called You Suck at Parking.
Yeah, well, it's got multiplayer as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but there's no party, so it's only matchmaking. Partying up
that sucks.
is coming. It is coming, but it wasn't there on launch, so I don't know when it's going to come out.
Yeah, because it's only just recently launched in the last sort of couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
What else? What's your next one?
My next one's only a very quick one, as I've only just started playing it because it's just released. It's called Blind Fate, Edo no Yami.
Oh, yes.
Now, I'm playing it on Steam. It's also available on, I believe it launched yesterday or the day before on Nintendo Switch as well. It's kind of a 2D side scroller in regards to, but you're in sort of like a 3D world. You are a samurai that's been brought back from death, but you're no longer in the same sort of time frame. You've got these like you're mechanical now, but you're blind, so you've got to have certain senses that you need to utilize to be able to see the world around you. So there is actually sections of the game so far. I've only played about half hour, 45 minutes of it so far. Yeah. But there's actually sections in that start that, you know, during the teaching you explaining certain features where everything's blacked out, the screen's blacked out, and you've got to use your sense of hearing, touch, and you've got like a heat vision where you can actually find where the enemies are to get rid of them. And it's actually stunning. Like for a game that's done, it's a indie studio. What are they? 101XP. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so developed by Troglodyte Games and published by 101XP. So the game itself so far, absolutely stunning. Really cool premise, and I look forward to getting stuck into it over the next little while.
Yeah, Samurai Daredevil. Yes, because he's
That's
blind.
good. That's a good thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I'll give it a try for next time.
Yeah.
See how we go. All right. Next on the agenda is this one. Let me just type this in. It's called Metal Hellsinger.
Hellsinger.
Now, we talked about this ages ago before it was released. I'm not going to be able to play any of the music because it's all licensed stuff. But it's basically a game like Doom. However, to get your shots to land and get your multiplier up, you have to attack, shoot, or slash with the beat of the music. And you can see on the screen there, see those little chevrons that are moving inwards?
Yep.
That's the beat. And when it gets to, there's like a black outline one. When the beat gets over it, it's sort of like a visual indicator on when to attack. And when you level up the multiplier, and it'll start off with a drum line, like with the beat, and then you'll slowly introduce more instruments as you increase your multiplier. Up to, I think it gets to 17 times, and that's when the vocals kick in and you start getting some cool metal and all that sort of stuff. It's a frustrating game at first, and
well, it'd be hard to get the timing down, wouldn't it?
It is, and when you get off, when you fuck up, you fuck up in a row. You keep making mistake after mistake, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, okay.
But when you get
use that timing.
Yeah, when you get it, it's quite satisfying. So it's pretty cool. The only thing that is the biggest sort of downfall for a game like this, so I find myself really focused on the beat. I'm not actually watching what I'm doing, and you miss all the action. It's kind of like with a QuickTime event. You know, when I'm watching for QuickTime button prompts, I'm missing what is actually
you miss
happening.
The story.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just waiting for the prompt. But it's a really cool game. I give them props for trying something new, and they've executed it quite well. The music's great. If the visuals match the music on that, looks like a winner for me. Yeah, go and check it out on YouTube so you can actually listen to it yourselves. The music is sick. If you like metal, you'll like this. If you don't like metal, you probably like it anyway because it's still cool.
It's a who's who of modern day metal. That's absolutely phenomenal. I've heard a few people say that they wanted to have the soul that what was Jack Black's game that was it just called Heavy Metal?
Oh no, it wasn't Heavy Metal. What was that called? Someone in the chat will help us. I can't remember.
So I haven't played this yet, so they could be right off the mark.
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legends. That's it.
Thank you, Stewie.
Thanks, mate. So they were saying that while Brutal Legend had that corny Jack Black side to it as well, but it actually has a lot more, heart and replayability than what this game has that they were missing out on. Is that something like? Can you see it? Can you see yourself going back and trying to, finish it or better your scores?
Probably not. I think
because I think there's only like 7 levels.
As much as I think it's excellent, the frustration factor is definitely there.
Yeah,
it's something I would recommend trying if you got Game Pass. But it's. I don't know how much I'll play it. And Frank says they're 2 totally different games. They are. Yeah, we're not saying that Brutal Legend is similar. We weren't saying that. It's just the vibe, I guess. The vibe.
Yeah, it's the vibe that Jack Black brought to Brutal Legends that they don't find in this one.
All right. Final on my list here is sorry.
Same. No, well, it's the same as the final on my list. So go ahead.
Okay, Deathloop. Now it's been out a while, but it was exclusive to the PlayStation for a while.
Been exclusive to PlayStation for I think 12 months. Was it?
Yeah, probably
6 months.
But it's out now on everything, and it's on Game Pass. I'm just bringing.
Can I just? While you're bringing that up, I just want to point something out. So it was exclusive on PlayStation, right? Yeah. They had the exclusive deal when Xbox bought Bethesda. Everyone was up in arms about it, but that the contract was in place, so that was what was going to happen. And one of PlayStation 5's biggest draw cards or biggest tech pushes was their super fast SSD. I'm playing Deathloop on the PS5 because it's now on the PS5 subscription service as well.
Oh yeah.
It's still got load times. It's still it does not.
That's on the devs.
Yeah, 100% is on the devs, but you'd think, if that opportunity to utilize that was there, it's sorely missed.
Yeah.
And
now,
yeah.
Death loop, if people aren't aware what it is it's a death loop. As I say, you die, you start back at the beginning, and you've got to keep making progression to break the loop, is the idea of this game.
Break the cycle.
A lot of the story comes from picking up collectibles and reading and listening to things. It plays like a typical Bethesda game. With that kind of mechanic, that first-person mechanic, kind of like, I don't know, maybe an advanced version of Fallout. But that's what it is, and it's almost like a permadeath game, where if you die, you'll lose all of your upgrades and all of the stuff that you've picked up on that run and have to do it again. You can pick up certain perks that can give you an extra life, so you can respawn at the same place. Without going back to the beginning, but essentially you've got to go through and do what it takes to break the death loop. And I've only played it for a little bit. I don't understand the full concept of the game, but so far I didn't really like it. It's not my jam. It's not my kind of thing. But give it a go. It's on Game Pass. It's also on PS Plus now, so check it out if you're one of the
PS Plus extra
subscribery people. You can give it a go, but it wasn't really for me. It's not terrible. It's just not my kind of game.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm usually pretty good at just switching my brain off and just playing something, just if I get enjoyment out of it. But
yeah,
I'm struggling to understand it. But on the flip side, the main characters are they're pretty on point. Like the way that they interact with each other.
It's good voice acting. Yeah, very good voice acting. I'll say that it's almost on par with that Firewatch. It gives me Firewatch sort of vibes. If you don't know what I mean by Firewatch, then you just don't know what I'm talking about. But it's like Firewatch.
Yeah, the voice acting and the bouncing off each other of you
that's
two
the point
main.
I'm making. It's good voice acting. That's it.
It's good.
All
So
right,
yeah, give it a crack. It's free just about everywhere now.
That's it. All right, well, let's move on to last words.
Last go, Brett.
All right. Now, this might be where we're winding down for the show, but fuck, I've got some shit to show yous.
Well, before you do jump into that,
I'll hold off. I'll bite my tongue. Go.
Just bite it just a little bit. Tell you what, quick shout out to everyone that's been chatting along. The chat's been going nicely tonight. Thank you very much for hanging around, everyone. And g'day to all ears. There's too many there to say out individually, but thanks for chatting as always. And wait till you see what Luke does have. I've had a bit of a preview.
All right.
So,
well, the first
what are we
one
gonna
that
kick it
I've
off
got
with?
here is the dumbest shit ever. Now, I hope this isn't in. I didn't put this in news because I'm struggling to believe this exists, believe that this is real. I want to hope that this is wrong, but I've gotten this from pressstart.com.au. So it's not just some fucking hocus pocus website, but a new PlayStation 5 model with a detachable disk drive is apparently coming next year.
What?
Is that the dumbest thing ever? Serial leaker Tom Henderson launched his new outlet overnight, and his first report suggests that Sony is gearing up to release a new PS5 model next year with a detachable disk drive. It's currently codenamed D-Chassis PlayStation 5, following the C-Chassis model that launched just this month. And it will be identical internally to the PlayStation 5 on shelves, except for the fact that it will be built with an external disk drive in mind and could possibly be slimmer. The disk drive will connect via a USB-C port and apparently attach to the PS5 in a way that makes it look like the current PS5, but slimmer, and will be integrated into the console.
You know what the worst thing about this is? Not only does it sound absolutely stupid, I wouldn't put it past Sony at this point.
If you agree that this is fucking stupid, give this video a like. If you're watching this on social media, because I think this is really interesting to put on my TikTok or Instagram, give us a like and a follow. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Just fucking
I don't know.
follow us. I need more followers.
Sony have lost the plot.
I hope that's
Screw.
fake. I hope that's fake.
Just give us the PS5 Pro. Why not?
Hey, it's Skrill has entered the room. Have I got a sound effect for you? Oh, I've got to hold it. Okie dokie. Yeah, so that was some of the dumbest shit ever. All right. Now, I saw this on Twitter. It was doing the rounds.
Saying it on Twitter has to be true.
A streamer does unboxings of
I know this one.
fan mail-ins. And somebody mailed in. Just watch it. Just watch it.
Don't put it out with your two head.
Oh, it's not coming
it's a
through.
little black.
Hang on. Let me fix this audio problem here. I think that will fix it. I didn't check that before.
That's the look at the guy's face where you paused it.
Let's go back. So this guy's got a fan mailed in thingy there, like a mail in.
Du Drecksau! Er hat wirklich einer Scheiße geschickt! Er hat wirklich einer Scheiße geschickt!
Did you catch that? It was German. But did you catch what he said?
Du Drecksau!
I missed what he actually said.
I'm pretty sure I understand him saying Scheiße. Somebody mailed in a turd. That's a shit. There's a turd in that. Is it dog shit? It might be human shit.
Oh, that's horrendous. But I could just imagine the person that did it with all their mates around.
Oh my god. Look, that's shit. That is a shit go, literally. But his reaction's the best.
He called the
that's
shit
terrible.
poop.
Absolutely terrible. All right. Well, that's all I've got there. I've got random posts. Have you got anything else before I do random?
No. Ooh. Go for the random posts.
All right. The first one is a TikTok, and it's insanely childish, but I don't care because I fucking watched it about 9 times in a row, laughing my ass off. Now, how do I get this shit to rewind? Yeah, all right, let's go across now. What's going on? TikTok, play it. Might have to refresh this. Here we go.
Boom.
These guys giggling like kids is pretty much what I fucking did. Ready? I want to watch it again. That's too funny. Am I just childish, or you guys love that too? It's fucking hilarious.
I love it.
I love it.
Yep.
Love it. Okay. The next one has got Evil Dead vibes. Let's have a look at this one. All right, here we go. When you bake a cherry cobbler and end up with a Necronomicon. That looks sick. That would be perfect for like Halloween, because that actually does look like the Book of the Dead. I like it. All right. Oh, Snoogs, this is your stupid smart people joke that I had to get you to explain to me.
Okay. What's that one?
Depluralize a film. I'll start. Jaw. And Benjamin Judge writes A Crow on the Orient Express. And then I said, "What? I don't get it. What is that about?" And what did you write? What's
a plural of crow? Like, what's a lot of crows?
Yeah, what's a lot of crows? And I'm like, oh, murder on the Orient Express.
Murder of crows.
Who the fuck posts a thing that says depluralize a film? These are nerds beyond our comprehension, and we're fucking nerds, bro. That's beyond nerd.
I don't know what's worse than I actually got it.
This is beyond Dungeons and Dragons, this kind of humor.
Oh, yeah, that's beyond.
Yeah. Anyway, does anybody here... I misread it and ended up on midget. Okay, very good. This one here, someone needs to explain to them what an acronym actually is. Yes, I vape. Return, Amy, Plybury Books, Eon Time. I never really thought that there would need to be an instruction manual for how to do an acronym. Anyway, that was that one. All right, here is the God of Home Delivery, also known as the Bus of War. Where's his hand? Hang on, I'll go back. What are you talking about? Oh, it got cut off because it was what do you call it?
That's
amputated. He was vaping.
Yeah, he vapes sugar water, so that was diabetes.
Yeah. All right, the next one is this one's legit. I actually took the photo of this. It was a photo of my TV screen. All right, let me just zoom out a little bit there. This is no shit. I paused. I've got a I can pause my live TV. It's one of those things. This is no shit. Hives in mourning. Her Majesty's bees informed of her passing. This was legit. This is proper morning television in Australia. That's Larry Emder and what's her name? Kylie Gillies, I think it is. Larry and Kylie from the morning show. That's literally what they had at the bottom of the screen. Somebody please think of the bees. Special coverage during the fortnight.
What they don't tell you is that they've recently hired the guy that was fired in the US for putting up, the names of the pilot from the plane that went down something wrong. And
you too low.
Yeah, you too low. Bang ding ow. Hives in mourning. Come on. It was not like I have nothing against the monarchy, and throughout my entire my life, the Queen has been, the one constant, and she's always just looked like a grandmother. She reminds me of my grandmother. But seeing the dogs and the horse there, yeah, okay, I get that. They actually looked solemn because they were looking for her. But come on, hives
the
in
bees. The bees.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever. Anyway, the next one here is probably the same person who wrote that got fired. Because I'm pretty sure this person got sacked. Yeah.
They're shocking donuts.
Shocker. Yes. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I'd still eat the chocolate first. All right, Snoogs, you're going to have to confirm for me, mate. Is this one right? When you're in your 40s and you accidentally sneeze the wrong way.
Fucking oath, it's right.
Because I'm not in my 40s yet, so.
Oh, when I saw this, I'm like, yep, that's about right.
Radicus confirms. And Wraithy said, that's me now. Okay, all right, what's the next one here? Oh, this is another real item that actually exists. I'll read this if it's a bit too small. We're so excited for you to try Dripstick. Dripstick, aka the cum sponge. It's the original after-sex sponge for absorbing excess cum. It's a super soft medical grade sponge that quickly soaks up gooey leftovers to eliminate drippy discomfort. Not for your butt.
You know what the worst thing about all of that is?
What's that?
It says it's the original, implying that there's more.
Yeah, maybe. I'm scanning the code. I'm gonna see what the instructions are. Directions for use.
Oh wow.
All right, it says grip the handle with one hand. While seated, slowly and carefully insert sponge into vaginal canal. Maintain a grip on the handle. Gently twist the dripstick, while inserted in the vaginal canal as necessary. If you are an IUD user, it is not necessary to twist the sponge. Use the handle to slowly and carefully remove the sponge from the vaginal canal. Oh, there's some... Reminder, always pee after sex to avoid UTIs. If you're having trouble with insertion, wait a minute for gravity to do its thing. Think about it like this. This fucking is real. This is crazy. Radicus just scanned it. Skyzer, wow, I came at the right time.
Yep.
What do you do while we're watching the show? Somebody's double clicking the mouse. Anyway, all right, let's get this show back on the rails because it's definitely not on it.
Run off into the distance.
Okay, I think that's the last one. That's all I got for that. And that's all I've got for the show. We're finished. You know what that means. It's time for video games.
Time for playing
video games. So let's close the show, my friend.
All right. Thanks to everyone for joining us. We will see you for the next one. Be sure to hit that sub button wherever you're watching or listening along and join us on our socials to get a better insight to us all. Links, as always, are in the show notes wherever they're found. That's all from me. As always, I have been Snooks.
And I've been Lucas.
See ya!
Bye-bye, dude.